Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Fucking Easy Food Prep, healthy food you actually want to eat. Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Fucking Easy Food Prep, healthy food you actually want to fucking eat. So today I'm making an awesome recipe out of our new strength recipe book. Now this is filled with 240 recipes that you actually want to eat. So, you know, it's not packed with green vegetables and nuts and seeds and all the crap that's just boring and tastes like shit. So today I'm making the 15-minute chocolate brownies. Now, I probably should give credit to Laura Doherty at the gym because she's the master of these brownies. So she does the original, she does like an orange Jaffa flavor, and she even does mint, and they're incredible. So I'm a bit of a kitchen hack, so I don't know if these are going to turn out as awesome as hers. Also, Dimity does some really, really good ones. So these are super quick, super easy. They've got no flour. So they're just basically 235 grams of white sugar, 120 grams of cacao powder. So just get the cooking cacao powder. Actually, I'll just grab it out of the cupboard and I'll show you. And it will cause like less digestive issues, and the digestive inhibitors in it are significantly reduced because of the way that they process it, so they heat it, and it's really nice. Then you've got 50 grams of butter, 2 eggs. Oh, that one says it's boiled. And then I'm going to put some new gel in. So basically we're just going to throw that all in, we're going to mix it together, throw it in the pan, and then whack it in the oven. So I'm just going to whack this butter in the microwave to melt it. So give that 30 seconds. While that's in there, we're just going to mix cacao and the sugar together. So we'll just mix that up. Just make sure you get all the lumps out of it. Then we're going to throw in some new gel. Now this is a bit of an addition to the recipe because this is not in the traditional recipe, so I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'll throw about 8 in there. That'll do. So you're just gonna stir that in. You can also actually add some dark chocolate, so you can add some Lindt chocolate in there, but I don't have any. Well, I do have some, I have some orange, but I don't really like Jaffa. Then, oh, that's not quite melted, so we'll just give that a little bit more. And just make sure that you sort of got all the lumps out of it. Now, before the clean eating Nazis freak out about all the white sugar is structurally the same as the sugar found in fruit and honey and orange juice, but it just doesn't have any nutrients. So having some white sugar in a nutrient-rich diet, so you know, like I'll eat liver every day, I'll eat shellfish, I eat dairy, you know, calcium, vitamin A, or your B vitamins, lots of fruit, root vegetables, butter. So, you know, my diet's very nutrient rich. So I'll probably, I don't know how many serves I'll make this, but I would have a small piece of this every day, or a lot of our clients will actually have it at night before they go to bed with ice cream. So we're just gonna crack those 2 eggs in and pour the butter in. Now it's gonna be like quite thick. So it'll actually be a bit like doughy. Oh, it looks so good. So just really mix that up, and probably the whisk is not the best thing to use. So I'm just gonna, as you can see, I'm a bit of a bloody kitchen hack. So I'm just gonna get all that off there, and I'm going to grab a spoon and do it with the spoon. You can probably even get in there with your hands if you want. But yeah, this will really, if you love chocolate, this will really, really hit the spot, and it's super, super rich, so you don't need to have a massive serve. Dimity actually brought some to our strength test yesterday, and they were so amazing. And it's just so good. So it's really, so you can see it's like, it's really thick. So you just have to sort of mix that right in, make sure there's no lumps. Probably should have used a bigger wooden spoon. Good one, kitty, but anyway. So, we'll just mix that up. And I'm actually making it without the chocolate, but I think that it would probably be really nice with the chocolate. So, just grease a baking pan. Not really Martha Stewart, am I? Grease a baking pan and put just some greaseproof paper. Then Just want to scrape this in. Oh, it's so thick. Look at that. Amazing. And you know, probably use a bigger wooden spoon because that will just make it so much easier. Oh yeah, so good. I'll probably have to lick the bowl. See, it's just like so thick, so gooey. Just gonna use my fingers a bit. Oh wow, it's really thick. It's amazing. And then you just want to just press that into the pan. Just spread it out. You can probably use a bit of a smaller pan. And then I've preheated the oven to about 200 degrees. I'm just gonna let that, I don't really care what it looks like, but you could obviously make it fit a bit better than that and look a bit better than that. So we're just gonna pop that in the oven now, and then we are gonna cook it for 12 to 15 fucking minutes. So that's why it's called 15-minute brownie, isn't it? So we'll chuck it in the oven. And we'll leave that on for 15 minutes and we'll come back. Amazing. All right, so it's been 15 minutes, so we're just gonna pull that out of the oven and let it cool. I've popped the recipe into MyFitnessPal and I've worked out that it's gonna make me 8 servings. So I'm gonna have a slice of that this afternoon with 2 cups of light milk, which will be amazing. So just pull it out of the oven. Oops, bloody burned yourself, and you can see that it's risen up nice and well. So just let that cool, probably for about, well, just let it cool for however long you need it to cool. Then slice it up and it should keep in the fridge for quite a while. And then you can have it with milk, or you could have it with ice cream before you go to bed. And like I said before, it's super rich and super sweet, so you only really need the smallest amount. So enjoy.